Hey, Cancer, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2022 full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Cancer and take a look at what this game-changing lunar eclipse and full blood moon in the sign of Taurus has in store for you. So just a friendly reminder, Cancer, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Cancer, you have Libran placements, Virgo, and Pisces. Now, you may have these placements in your chart. You could be dealing with others who have these placements in their chart, or you are just embodying the energies coming out here. So right away, this full moon on November 8th is a very powerful full moon. It's actually taking part in a three-part series that began on November 19th of 2020. So if you think back to that time, what was going on in your world, what was going on around the world, this could also be your own personal finances, career, relationships, health, growth. You may see a lot of expansion, and you may see a lot of shifts that have occurred between now and then. Now, the final eclipse will conclude in October of 2023. So you're smack dab in the middle here, and it's time to bring your dreams down to reality. It is time for you to grow and to expand here in the physical world. So right away here, we have this Libran energy. And it says it's time to keep your heart open. And Venus also rules Libra. And Venus also rules Taurus. And what people don't know about Venus is it doesn't just rule love and all things beauty. It rules the materialism and the physical, the pentacle side, which is what Taurus is about. It's that grounding, earthy, pentacle type of energy. So some of you, this is your career. It's your finances, your home, your health as well. But it's very important for you to keep your heart open at this time, especially with the voluntary energy of Mars retrograde and the alignments that are taking place. It's actually November 8th is the midterm election day in the United States, and Scorpio energy combined with this eclipse. Eclipses are all about revealing and concealing. So there may be secrets, there may be scandals, there could be shadows coming to the surface. This could be shadow work. It could be focusing on the self. So there could be a lot of back and forths. I keep getting the tower energy, even though I haven't seen the tower show up in the readings that I've been doing. I do feel on a collective level, there's going to be a lot of shakeups, whether it's strong political movements, whether it is new ideas and expansions to spark a revolution. And that's what I feel you are doing here, Cancer, is you are moving in a new direction. You're doing things in possibly an unconventional way when it comes to your career, or when it comes to your relationships, or even your health. But the most important message is to keep that heart open. Now, we also have Virgo energy. Take inspired action. And this moon is all about getting proactive. It is about really zooming in and gaining that laser focus. And the way Spirit has been showing me that for this full moon is that bull, that Taurus bull, and seeing that flag, that red flag that's put up, and that bull immediately has that laser focus to head towards that red flag. And that's what you're doing this month. So whatever your red flag is, Cancer, I want you to get really clear, set those, not just the intentions, but now you're getting proactive and you're bringing it down to earth. And you're going to have this laser focus of whatever that red flag is for you, and you are hitting the mark. And that's what I'm sensing here. So it's time to take inspired action. For some of you, if you've had ideas of maybe creating a book or starting a YouTube channel or making something a reality, now is the time to do it. No more thinking, only doing. And the next card we have up here is Pisces. This is about honoring your feelings, because full moons can bring about a very intense energy. And it's all about gratitude, release, structures, and healing rituals as well. So this full moon is a very powerful time to honor your feelings. And with us being in Scorpio season, Scorpio energy can bring about a very spiritual, very mystic side of ourselves. It can also be about taking a look at your belief system. If you've lost touch with the belief system, no, it doesn't mean that you have to have a certain belief in stone, but I do feel like a lot of you are wondering about maybe energy work, or you may be wondering about the law of attraction, or you may be wondering even about other worldly things such as maybe aliens. And so I feel like it's a perfect time to dig deep. Anything that you've been very curious about, Cancer, it's time for you to really indulge in those feelings and take a look at the things that spark your interest and actually spark your curiosity here and take action. So let's dive into your energy and see where you are currently at, what you'll focus on manifesting and releasing at this time. We'll take a look at your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths. We'll get messages from your spiritual team along with how you have grown. And lastly, action steps that you can take to continue moving forward on your soul's journey. So right away here, we have the World and we have the Page of Cups. So I do feel that a lot of you are finishing up or wrapping up a cycle in your life so you can move on to that next phase. And that's what this full moon is all about as well. Like I said, bringing dreams down to reality, grounding yourself the best way you can, and hitting that go button, because there may have been a stagnancy or a delay, or you just felt like things were spinning, but not moving forward. Now you're going to see that forward movement taking place here, Cancer, with the World. There's some sort of celebration coming up here, an accomplishment. Some of you, this could be a move. It could be also about reaching people on a global level. This can be about world travel, success, and feeling good about moving forward to this next phase or this next cycle here. There have been setbacks. I do sense that for you. But whatever lack of closure or whatever area you felt stuck in, you're opening your heart. You're keeping your heart open to moving past that stuck energy. Now, when you think of that bull, with that Taurus energy, and you think of that red flag, there's nothing that can stop that bull, regardless of what's going on outside of the energy of the bull and that red flag, whether there's an audience there hooting and hollering, or whether there is another bull or a distraction, there is that red flag, and that is the target. And he has a laser focus on that target, so no distractions are going to pull him off course. And that's what I feel is happening for you, Cancer. Whatever you have set in motion, whatever your prize is, you have your eye on the prize, and you're not going to stop until it comes to completion here. And next, you have the Page of Cups, and that's this Libran energy of keeping your heart open. Even though this isn't a Libran card here, I'm feeling the parallel here between keeping that heart open, because right here in the corner, you can see the little heart being made there. So at times, it may seem difficult to commit to a person, a place, or an energy that fills you up emotionally. Maybe that's new to you, Cancer, but you are the sign of, emotion and water. You are the cups. So this is about you staying open, staying curious. Pages can represent news as well. So some of you may hear news of an award, an accomplishment, or some sort of victory. Now, if you are awaiting a result, whether it's a test result or it's a result on a home or a move, a job, a relationship, there is a very happy cycle being concluded here where you're able to, again, move forward. And it's going to leave a lot of happiness in your wake here. So let's take a look and see what it is that you're manifesting, but at the same time, what it is that you're letting go of. So what you're letting go of is the stress, is the worry. The Nine of Swords shows up, and there could have been a lot of worry over finances. It could have been over a relationship. Some of you just felt like you were maybe pushing yourself too hard and it was affecting your sleep cycles. Some of you certainly could have been having nightmares as well. The Nine of Swords is an energy of obsessing over a situation over and over and over. And that may have felt that may have kept you stuck, Cancer, with this World card. But I feel like you're releasing this energy to that full moon. And it's time for you to move forward and not feel stressed and worried about the situation, because you can see up here, there's a lot of crows, but there's also this beautiful white energy. And I feel like this is serenity. This is more peace. This is better sleep. Some of you have struggled within your health, within your mental health as well, Cancer. And this Nine of Swords is all about you letting go of that self-pity, that suffering, that anxiety, or whatever has drug you down. I feel like you're letting that go and you're completing a cycle. For some of you, it certainly could have been a karmic cycle, or it could have been a deep soul lesson that you had to endure in order to move forward here. Because I certainly see that it's been a challenge at times. But the Five of Wands is all about growth. It's about learning how to communicate, how to collaborate. When the Five of Wands shows up, yes, they look like they are trying to all climb to the top here to achieve that abundance, that success, that wealth. But you can see that the wands are being used here hopefully in a productive way. Instead of the swords, stabbing each other and being out to get each other, this is about learning how to work together. And this is something that you've had to learn in the past. And maybe that's why you've had to endure some dark night of the soul energy here, because it actually teaches you how to be more compassionate with yourself, with others, but also for you to be able to overcome the trials and the tribulations and the challenges in order for you to climb your way to the top here. I do sense that a lot of you may be putting very hard work, energy, and effort into your careers, into your relationships, into yourself, and you're not stopping here until you hit that mark. Page of Wands is showing up next here. This is what you're manifesting, a new beautiful opportunity. You have double pages. So there may be two opportunities coming in for you this month, Cancer. But I do feel like once this energy is completed, you're going to feel the weight of the world off your shoulders here. Some of you may have been studying for an exam or a test deep into the hours. Some of you may have been obsessing over maybe your work, your career, your health. I feel like that's coming again to an end. So this is a really good energy for you to finally be out of this one phase into a new phase, because this Page of Wands is a very exciting, very curious, very explorative energy. And it's important that you explore this month as well. But those opportunities that you've wanted for so long, maybe you've obsessed about, you're finally going to see take shape in this 3D earthly realm. So if you've been looking for a new job, or if you've been looking for a relationship, if some of you have been up in your head about a relationship and wondering which path to go, there's something that you're making concrete into reality. You're setting it into reality, and you're going to see that once you ground that energy to earth, it's going to take off in a forward direction. It may not be easy, but it's something that will down the road bring a lot more happiness, a lot more abundance, and a lot more success. So Cancer, let's dive into your spiritual untapped gifts and your greatest strengths. Now, we all have gifts, talents, and skills. Do we always know how to use them? No, but you have them. So we're just going to dive in here, Cancer, and see what your untapped gifts are and your greatest strengths, and how you can utilize both of those energies to help you manifest into this world. All right, your untapped gifts, we have here Justice, Libran energy. This is keeping your heart open as well. Some of the lessons that you've had to endure were all about justice, all about dealing with inequality or imbalance or things that weren't fair. Some of you have dealt with legalities, legal issues, or things that just seemed like you were being maybe singled out, Cancer. But life happens for you, not to you. Life doesn't say, we're just going to pick this person over here and give you all of these bad negative things because you deserve it. That's not how the universe works. That's not how the law of attraction works. And karmic cycles, that's not necessarily how they work. You need to learn some deep soul lessons, and sometimes things that aren't completed in past lives come back around in your next life for you to grow and evolve. And I'm just seeing here with this Justice card also combined here with the World, You may be releasing and letting go of a karmic cycle. Your untapped spiritual gift here is to bring equality and fairness, not just to the lives of others, but to your own life. You may have felt like things were imbalanced for a large chunk of your life. And this has been something that's been coming up in all of the readings. Spirit has been showing me a 7-year cycle and a 10-year cycle, Cancer. So you may have things going on in your life it's been in 7-year cycles or 10. And you may be concluding something that happened 7 years ago or even 10 years ago. This justice could be a divorce. It could be some sort of a settlement. It could be about finally balancing up your shadow and your dark and your light, basically. Because you can see that this side of the justice is a little bit darker and this side is a little bit lighter. So this Scorpio full moon energy as well, even though it's a full moon in Taurus, we're in Scorpio season, and that can be also about the shadow self, the shadow side, bringing more balance and fairness to our lives here. And that's what I feel is happening for you. Now, your greatest strength, Cancer, is the 3 of Pentacles. To work together with other like-minded individuals, whether it's on a professional level, personal level, it doesn't matter. The point being here is that this is about you calling in your soul tribe to help you, to know that you're not alone. This can also be your spiritual companions, your pets. It can be soulmate energy. Now, soulmate doesn't just have to be romantic partnerships, although it certainly can be. It can be about any sort of energy that comes in into this lifetime to help you on your soul's path, your soul's journey. And this 3 of Pentacles says that you can be a wonderful team player, but sometimes you do crave that independence and that solitude, and there's nothing wrong with that. But in times of maybe needing a little bit more balance, you may need to reach out a little bit more. And your greatest strength is to bring people together and to help other people heal as well. You may find that you're a healer in this lifetime, Cancer. Whether you heal on that professional level or you just are attracted or you magnetize people that tell you their life story or feel like they need healing within their own life as well. But you definitely are a little bit of that healer, and you may be diving again into that spiritual side of yourself that maybe you haven't really dove into before. Or maybe you're learning more about tarot or, mysticism or your own spiritual side. You may be questioning how you were brought up, maybe in your childhood versus now. You may be incorporating some of the things that you did grow up to versus the things you are learning on your own, and that is absolutely okay. All right, Cancer, we're going to now take a look and get messages from your spiritual team. So this can be your guides, your angels, your loved ones, your pets. We'll take a look and see what messages are coming through from the other side. And I'm pulling from the Work Your Light Oracle and the Spirit Messages here. So if you are interested in any of the decks that you see used during your reading, you can find all of them in the description box below. Some of you may have been dealing with, could have been a twin flame, even though I'm not really seeing twin flame energy, but it could have been a karmic cycle, or it could also have been a false twin flame as well. Now, you have forgiveness, you have embraced the moment, and you also have gratitude. It says holding on to resentment and anger, it can prevent or even suffocate spiritual growth, Cancer. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Remember when I said 7-year cycle or 10-year cycle? It could be further than that, further back. It could be, 7 months ago. It doesn't matter the timing here, but there may be someone in your life that you would really benefit from to forgive. This could be even your own self. For others of you, it's your own mother, or it could be even that inner child, wounding, healing that inner childhood here. And forgiveness is something that I feel you may be partaking in around this full moon, because full moons are all about release and they're about gratitude and, again, structures, coming up with new healthy boundaries for yourself, Cancer. And so forgiveness may be required. We have here gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life. Don't complain about what you don't have, because when you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. So focusing on the blessings. Also, this energy of this full Taurian moon is all about gratitude, and it's about not taking the things that we normally take for granted for granted. You may be very grateful that you have a bed to sleep in, that you have a home, if you have a home, if you have a vehicle, or if you have food in the refrigerator, or even the people that are closest to you that at times we take for granted. I feel like the energy of blessings and gratitude is very, very strong around this full moon. So make sure that you are staying optimistic and grateful for all of what you do have, but also the blessings that are coming into your life as well. Now we have here, embrace the moment, Cancer. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Because again, you do have this card of negative thoughts. This could be also about forgiveness, and it can be about just feeling lower on energy. But it's time to repel those feelings, release them, talk to someone if you need to, because the Three of Pentacles can be about professional support as well. And it says, try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening, Cancer, is that you are changing your energy. You are leveling up. You are evolving. And there is an awakening that is taking place here in the month of November, I feel, on a collective level. So it is about you opening your eyes to the truths. And that's what this eclipse is all about. It's about revealing and concealing anything that's been concealed to you, or hidden secrets, scandals, mysteries. Things are coming out of the woodwork, or coming out to the surface to be seen, to be implemented, to be heard, to be proactive on. And that's what's showing up for you here. Now you also have this Lemuria energy. It says creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So you are evolving. You are bringing that energy down from heaven and creating that heaven on earth. And that's what this moon is all about. That's what this eclipse is all about. Again, tangible, physical. Bringing your ideas to life is going to be very important. Bringing your dreams to life, sparking and infusing a new sense of action towards them. It is a get up and go type of energy here. We have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light, Cancer, to fit in? You're meant to shine. Your energy is magnified, and you've come here with beautiful skills, gifts, and talents. They're not to be put in the closet and taken out for a rainy day. They're for you to embrace every single day of your life. And you're here to help uplift mankind and humanity. And I feel like your third eye is also awakening. You can see that energy of almost of that third eye above her crown chakra. So I do feel like there is something that you're seeing for the first time, or you may be seeing it in a new way than you've ever seen it before. And it's quite powerful. Your final card here is transformation. Thank you, Spirit. They just gave me the name Rose or Rosie, and I feel like that's come up for you before, Cancer. I'm not sure. That could be your name, a middle name, a grandmother's name. Please take it as it resonates. But transformation here says things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. And we talked about this earlier as well. You changing and evolving on a higher vibrational frequency, and it's okay to let go of the things that no longer serve you. Life is not meant to be taken so seriously. It is about you embracing the moment and being happy and being fulfilled and chasing your dreams, keeping your heart open. Like I always say, Cancer, you can either become bitter or better, but the choice is yours. You have free will. It's time to take inspired action and honor those feelings that you do have. Now let's see how you've grown from this cycle, because you've certainly grown in instrumental ways here. So let's see how you have grown, and lastly, action steps that you can take to continue growing on your journey. So let's see how you've grown. You have another Page of Pentacles. I feel like you've probably started something a while back, but maybe you didn't finish it. This could have been an idea that you've had that you put on the back burner. Maybe you did start a YouTube channel and maybe pulled back from it. For others of you, you've been open to putting your resume out there, or maybe your dating profile. You were open to a situation, but I don't sense that there was a completion or a closure. It is so very easy for us humans to start something, but to finish it to completion is the challenge for not just me at times, but for everyone. It is very important for us to take this energy and run with it here, is what I feel. So Page of Pentacles says that you're open to new ideas, and there may be something that you've started to plant the seeds in the past that is earthy, that is materialistic, or that is more of a financial gain, prosperity, health, your body as well. And you may have stopped doing what it was that you wanted to do. Now you're going to finally start to move forward here. Pages are about manifesting new financial or physical opportunities. And now you're more than just coming up with this. Now you're actually manifesting it and bringing it down from the manifestation thought to the tangible, to the earthly. So I like this showing up for you. Now, in order for you to continue growing, literally keep on growing, you have the Empress energy here. And this is your energy showing up here. In order for you to bring that abundance into your world, you must continue to nurture and grow and water. Now it's time to water. You've already planted the seeds. There's already been growth here. Now it's time for you to continue watering what it is that you've put that energy and time into. This could be yourself. This could be a physical baby that you have growing inside you. This could be birthing these new opportunities to life. But something here is saying, put in the energy, put in the growth, put in the expansion. Nurturing yourself is going to be very important. Set your creative limits to the sky here. This is all about maternal, nurturing, growth, fertility. You are a goddess or a god for some of you. So embrace that powerful side of yourself. If you want to grow something, don't tell yourself that you cannot grow it because it's too difficult, or it'll take too long, or you don't have enough energy, or you don't make excuses, because whatever you are growing within you here, it's going to bring in a lot of abundance, Cancer. So this is really powerful. If you've set out a goal for yourself, they're showing me that flag again, that red flag being waved, and I feel like you are that bull. You have your eye on the prize. Don't let distractions come in and defer you from hitting that target, because you will hit that target. But make sure that you continue watering and nurturing what it is that you are trying to give life to here. So very powerful energy. Cancer, I certainly hope this resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. And I am sending all of you beautiful Cancerians tons of love and light. Thanks so much for tuning in.